Good afternoon. Here we are again, and we are going to bake a carrot cake today, okay? First thing we gotta do is to clean up our carrots, okay? And prepare 2 cups of kind of a steamed or lightly boiled carrots, okay? So we're gonna do that first. And the other thing that I like to do first is to coat my baking pan with butter and then with flour, okay? Make sure that everything's ready when I finish preparing my batter. So let's do that, and then I will explain to you the ingredients for the next step. So guys, my 2 cups of carrots is already gently boiled. It's not super soft, okay? It's al dente. And what we're gonna do now, we're going to blend these carrots with 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. I'm using canola oil, okay? So we're going to do that, and then we're going to follow up with the next step, which is to add the remaining ingredients in a mixer, okay? So first I am going to add my oil to my blender and then blend it. So guys, my 2 cups of carrots is already mixed with my 3/4 cup of oil. So I'm going to transfer that to my blender, to my mixer actually. Okay. And then I'm going to start adding the remaining ingredients, which is going to be 4 eggs, 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and lastly, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. But I'm not going to add that right now. I'm going to add it after I mix these ingredients very well, okay? So, let's get started. This cake cannot be any more simpler than it is. So, no excuse to go and buy a pre-made carrot cake. There's no sense. Okay, the batter has been mixing for about 3 to 5 minutes, okay? And now it's time for us to add our baking powder, okay? 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and I'm gonna mix very slowly for another 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll be ready to start baking this cake. Now, I already preheated my oven at 360 Fahrenheit. Okay, so don't forget to do that. Alright guys, I finished mixing my batter, and now we're gonna transfer to the pre-coated baking pan, okay, with butter and flour. And we're gonna bake for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes at 360 until you can, you know, do the stick test. Put a wooden pick and see if the batter is coming out clear. In my oven, it usually takes about 30 to 45 minutes, okay? So we're gonna bake this baby, and then in the meantime, what we're gonna do is to make a very crispy chocolate frosting for this cake. The Brazilian carrot cake is very different than the American carrot cake. We do not serve with cream cheese frosting, but that doesn't mean that you cannot do that. In Brazil, we serve it with a very crispy chocolate frosting, and I hope you're going to enjoy this recipe, okay? So let's do this. And voila! Okay guys, my cake is almost ready, and what I'm gonna do is start mixing my chocolate frosting. Okay, so take a look here. Our ingredients are all here, okay, and we are going to heat it up on the stove and mix all these products together until you see that this chocolate frosting is going to start detaching from the pan. It's going to become almost like a fudge, okay? So we're going to do that. For now, in a slow heat. And then I'm going to show you as we approach to the end what it should look like, okay? All right, hang in there. Guys, my chocolate frosting is coming off the pan, okay? So it's ready. You can tell it's coming off the pan. See the caramel already forming in there? So make sure that you don't take it before that stage. And now, what we're gonna do is to cover our cake, okay? So, you can do that in many different ways. I don't have a perfect technique for doing this. You just want to do fast enough before the cake the frosting solidifies. Okay? It's going to be a mess, but then I will clean my platter afterwards. Okay? And then we're going to do the best part, which is eating this delicious carrot cake. Guys, you probably already know that I cannot resist a very good hot cake. I have to eat the cake as soon as it is done. So it's got the time that I have been waiting for, and it is the time to eat this baby. You can see it's even smoking, so my hand's gonna start burning. Oh Lord, this is too good. And now is my favorite time, the time to taste my cake. Amazing. The Brazilian version of the carrot cake is really good. I really like the contrast between the chocolate and the carrot. And this frosting is not very sweet, so it really helps balance the whole flavor of the cake. I hope you have a chance to bake this cake and see how different it is from the American version of the carrot cake. And I also hope that my friend Patricia, which requested this recipe, enjoys this cake. But as you know, the ultimate test is if the rest of the family enjoys that cake. And that's one of the biggest motivators for me to cook or to bake, is my family. I love when they sit and enjoy everything that I cook, and we know where it came from. For instance, the carrots actually came from our garden. So try your best to enjoy cooking and serving your family from your kitchen. I wanted to bring that out of you. I want that you enjoy cooking, okay? Have a wonderful day. Guys, what are we eating this afternoon?
Carrot cake.
Carrot cake? So what you think, you take a bite and let Mama know how you like this?
I got a fork.
Oh. I'll help you out this time, okay?
Okay.
There we go.
It's really good.
Is it? Yum, yum.
It's really good.
So approved, Nicholas?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.